Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best tips and tricks to become successful in competitive Fortnite. If you do want to enjoy today's video, I'd appreciate if you left a like and subscribed, as it helped me out a ton. And without further ado guys, let's hop right into today's video. So guys, the first tip I have for you today is to play slow and focus on your aim rather than your building and editing. Although your building and editing is extremely important, if you're able to hit your pump shots consistently, you'll more than likely come out on top in the fight. When it comes to competitive Fortnite, it's not down to who has the fastest edits or who has the quickest builds. It's simply just down to consistency in your aim and also in your sense of the game. The next tip I have for you guys that I've been recently playing a lot of is Zone Wars. Zone Wars is insane practice as it enhances your in-game awareness, in-game rotations, and also your key mechanics you need for Fortnite competitive. Especially when it's off season and there's not a lot of tournaments ongoing, Zone Wars is very beneficial to constantly practice anytime you need to. Another tip I have for you guys is to never try and make up excuses for why you die. Most of us just blame our deaths on our gun not shooting or dying to lag or a bug in the game. Instead of making up excuses, you should fortify your positioning or awareness in that specific fight. I know it's hard to stop making excuses, but in the long run of your time playing Fortnite competitive, this will really help you out. The next huge tip I have for you guys is to not overestimate your opponent, as they're probably not as good as you're making them out to be. If you watch pro Fortnite players, you will notice they don't do anything special to become insane players at the game. If you're a decent player willing to put time into the game, you can definitely make it pro with the right mindset. The last tip I have for you guys is to look at yourself playing. This is something that will guarantee improvement. By you looking at yourself playing, you get to see how you play, and it will make it so much easier to select the things you're doing wrong. For example, if you look at yourself playing and see that you can't nail a certain edit that could define a kill, it can be easily fixed as you know exactly where you have gone wrong. So guys, in the next part of today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to stop dying off spawn in Fortnite. So yeah, let's get right into it.
One eternity later.
So guys, first up, you're going to want to find the reason for why you're dying off spawn. The most common reason for people dying off spawn is down to their loadout and bad loot. A lot of this does come down to just getting super unlucky or getting bad RNG in the game. But then again, this could be just down to you. If you're dying off spawn nearly every game, or at least 9 games out of 10, this is probably down to you not knowing the drop spot well enough, or you just generally not being focused or aware. Make sure you're landing at the best house or building with the best chance of getting good loot. That way you'll have a much better chance of coming out on top when fighting off spawn. For example, if you land Grandma's house in Salty Springs, there's only one chest that spawns with a 50% chance of actually spawning. So if that chest doesn't spawn, you're going to have to rely on floor loot, which isn't good unless you're extremely lucky. In my opinion, it's better to get used to contesting the house or building at that POI, because if you win the best house or building, 9 times out of 10, you won't die off spawn. A great way to learn your drop spot is a site called Fortnite.gg. This site gives you all the information you need to know about the spawn rates of chests, ammo boxes, crates, and etc. I highly recommend using Fortnite.gg to learn your drop spot even more. I will link Fortnite.gg in the description below. If your drop spot is heavily contested, for example, you see about 10 or 15 people dropping at Holly Hedges and there's about 7 buildings, the chance of you dying is quite high. To prevent you dying early, I would suggest landing at a house outside the POI, get your loot, and then engage in a fight if you want. This is an extremely safe and beneficial way to not die off spawn, as you can choose to control the fight if you're a smart and mechanical player. So guys, in this video I'm basically trying to cover number 1, give your drop spot enough time to learn it. 2, know all the spawn rates and the best building with the highest chest rate. 3, practice and learn rotation in and out of your POI. And guys, my last tip, number 4, is to know the loot spots and paths surrounding your POI so you have a backup plan. So guys, unfortunately this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, it really means a lot. And if you guys do want to see daily uploads in the future, make sure to subscribe with notifications on to never miss an upload. Thanks again for watching, guys. It's been Klingsy, and I'll see you all in the next one.